Hi, Steve Charlin here. Today I'm going to show you how I cook mushrooms. I got 2 packages of mushrooms I got at the grocery store. And I got an onion here and some garlic. So the first thing we do, you open up the packages. Put that in the sink. And we're going to cut these in half. Like that. Put them in our little wash bucket there. Like that. Put that in there. We're going to cut these up in half. Then we're going to salt them. And then we're going to roast them in a cast iron skillet. So do that. That. Very easy to do. That. That. This way. Okay. Yeah. Now this one. Okay. This one. That one. That one. That one. Too small. Put that in. Too small. Put that in. Another one. Good. And the last one. Okay. That takes care of that bag. Put that to the side. Do the next one. Put that in the sink. Here we go. That. That in. Okay. That. Too small. Put that in. Number one. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Okay. We're getting there. Cut that. Cut that. That. Cut that. That. Okay, we're almost done. I got a serrated knife here, cutting board. Like that. 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 Okay, we've cut them up. Next thing we do, we're going to wash them in the sink. So we're going to clean them off a little bit. A lot of people say you shouldn't wash them off, but I never had no problems. Let that drain for a little while. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some garlic and onion to it. Let me give it a little flavor. So we got the garlic here. Peel that in half. Get that a little off. Okay. Pull that off. Okay, chop it up. Okay, get another piece. Okay, trim it. Okay, get another piece. This is the last one. I don't want to put too much garlic in it. Okay. Look at that. Good. Okay, put that there. Is that drained out? It's drained out. So we're going to add that to the mushrooms. Okay, we'll cut an onion in half now. That to the side. See if we can peel this off here. See off the end of it. You don't need the bud. Got it. Take off that dead skin. We don't need it. And then we cut this in half. We'll get more. That out. That out. Okay. Okay. Turn it. Looks like it fell apart. But we just keep cutting it till we get it into the shapes we want. Doesn't matter, it's going to cook down anyway. Okay, add that to the okay, it's all done. Now the next thing we do, we're going to make our seasoning, and we'll start that video right after this. Okay, we'll take a pause now. Okay, now I'll show you the seasoning we might. We're going to have 1 cup here. We'll add, this is a 1/4 teaspoon, so we'll add 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. 1, 2, 3. We're going to add, okay, that's our first seasoning there. People have different things they can do it with. Seasoning, you can do whatever you want. Want to add more salt, you do. But I don't think you guys should add that much salt to it. Okay, we're going to do this as our add pepper, 1, and then I'm going to add a 1/4 of basil, good, parsley, good, and oregano. This will give us a little flavor into it. Okay, did that. Okay, I'll mix it all together. Okay, that takes care of our seasoning. The next thing we do, we got the mushrooms, onions, and garlic all cut up. Our skillet here. Let me show you the skillet. Okay, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon, quarter cup of olive oil to it, and let it heat up. Okay. There you go. Okay. Be careful. Let that heat up now. About 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to stop. Okay, and we'll pour the oil in. Okay, let the oil heat up for a few minutes, and then we'll cook the mushrooms. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. The oil has been heating up now for a few minutes, and we're going to add the our mushrooms, onions, and garlic to it. There you go. Okay, it's going to cook down now. I'm going to add a salt to it now. Go. We'll let that cook down for about 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll see how it comes out. Good. Okay. Good. Over there. They say you shouldn't crowd the mushroom, but I've never had no problems. It's on low heat, Let it cook. There it goes. Okay, the thing is, it's going to cook down here. So we'll pause the video here, and we'll be back when it starts cooking down. Okay? Okay, we're back. We've been cooking now about 5 minutes, and it's starting to steam already. And the mushrooms are starting to break down here. You got to go about 20 minutes with these. I only use low heat. Maybe you could use high heat, but I'm afraid you're going to burn it. Besides, I'm not a chef. This is just for home cooking. I'm just demonstrating how I do it. Okay. Okay, we'll check back now at 10 minutes, so we'll see how it is. Okay, we'll wait. Okay, we're at 10 minutes now, and it's starting to cook down very quickly. All the water's starting to come out of the mushrooms. We'll shake it here. Turn it like that. Let it cook down another, and we'll check back in another 5 to 6 minutes and see how it is. Okay? All right, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. We're at 15 minutes now, and it's still cooking down. Let's shake a little bit. Look how much the volume's all probably the volume of the mushrooms has gone down by half already because the water's all coming out of it. So the water's still evaporating. We're going to let it cook down another 5 minutes and see how it is. We're going to cook it maximum 30 minutes. It should caramelize before that. So we'll see how it is at 20 minutes. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. It's at 20 minutes now. It's still the water's still it's still reducing. The water's still in there. Let's shake it a little bit. Okay, most of the water is evaporated. I will see how it is in another 5 minutes. Maximum in 30 minutes. It should caramelize. It's starting to caramelize already, I could see. Okay, we'll check back in 5 minutes. Okay, bye. We're back at 25 minutes now. Most of the water's evaporated. I think maybe just another 2 or 3 minutes will be done. It's at 25 minutes now. We'll go to probably, I would say 28 minutes we'll be done. Okay, we'll check back at 28 minutes. Okay, we're at 29 minutes. Let me just shake it a little bit. All the water, I think almost all the water's gone out of it. It's caramelized already. And I'm going to shut the heat off at 30 minutes. We got, it's 29 minutes and 20 seconds now. So it's cooking pretty good. We still have to season it, and the thing we're going to do now is at 30 minutes we're going to shut the heat off. But this is a cast iron skillet, so it's going to retain a lot of heat, so it's going to take about 15 minutes for it to cool off. And during that 15 minutes, after about 5 minutes, we're going to season it with this stuff here I made, and then we're going to put on some Parmesan cheese and some mozzarella cheese. Okay? Okay, it's almost 30 minutes now. Okay, that's it. Shut the heat off. That's it. It's cooked. But it's going to cook for a few more minutes because there's a lot of heat retained by the cast iron skillet. So we're going to let that cool off for 15 minutes and then we're going to season it. I'm going to add this, let it cool off 5 minutes and I'll add the seasoning. Okay, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, we're back. It's 5 minutes now. We're going to season it now with the little seasoning I made here. I mean, seasoning, you can put anything you want on it. I mean, there's dozens of different ways you can season it. I mean, this is just the way I do it. And I'm not a connoisseur. I'm just demonstrating how I cook. Maybe somebody else will. Okay, we did the seasoning. Now we're going to put in our. It's cooled 5 minutes already, so now this is the Parmesan cheese. Okay, and then we put on the mozzarella too. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. What the hell? Okay, that's good. That's our seasoning and our cheese. Now we got to mix that up. The handle's still hot, so let's get this up. That doesn't work too good. Let's just use this one then. We'll just jostle it around a little bit. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's try it this way there. Okay, now I'll let that cool off another 10 minutes, and then I'll show you the final step I do. Okay, we'll be back like 15 minutes after it's cooled down. Okay, it's been 15 minutes now. It's cooled off pretty much. I got a 1/4 cup of Italian dressing I got at the local supermarket. You can get it for a couple dollars a bottle. I've seen the recipes, make your own, but this is so simple. I got this Italian dressing, so what we do, we just pour it in like this. I don't have to worry about burning it. The skillet's pretty cooled off by now. Yeah, it is. Okay, do that, and then I jostle it around again with the spatula here. You don't get much mushrooms once it cooks down. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, let me see how it tastes. Not bad. Okay, let that cool off another 5 minutes. Then I'm going to put it into a glass-lined storage tray, a Pyrex storage tray. I put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate overnight. And that's what I'm going to use for my lunch next week. And then also I do tomatoes and peppers. I'll show you how I do them too. But I like this iron skillet. It's a lot better than the other pans I got. I got the non-stick pans and I got the stainless steel pans. But this simple cast iron, it does a good job. Not bad at all. Okay, thanks for watching. So this is At Home Cooking with Steve.